Hey y'all, welcome to Rob Squad and the creators. Today we are so excited to get into some more great music and to have a lot more fun. If you're new here, let us start with introducing ourselves. You are here with your girl Amber.
And your boy Jay. And it was so cool to have Mr. Colin Blunstone from the Zombies come on and talk about one of the biggest reactions to date. She's not there. Well, today he is back here with us. And I think we're going to another Zombies song that we've never heard before. So everybody welcome back Mr. Colin Blunstone to Rob Squad and the creators.
It's great to see you both again. And I've brought a video clip of Tell No, a Zombies track from 1965.
From 65. Now, we've been doing this for 3 years, and we kind of have the obsession with the British invasion. We know, you guys were right along in there, and I can imagine the craziness during that time because of the whole Beatles mania. Was there a battle? Because we know there's a ton of British invasion groups. So when you were in the midst of that, and I've always wondered, was it kind of hard to maneuver between all the different bands that were coming out at that time?
Well, no, not really, because we were very much concentrating on what we did. I mean, there probably was some friendly rivalries, but there wasn't time to be concentrating on another band. When we weren't touring, we were writing. When we weren't writing, we were recording. It was pretty full on. And so we were very focused on what we were doing rather than thinking about what other people were doing.
Right. It feels like at that time, though, there were so many different bands and so many were having success that there was room. There was room for everybody was excited for this beautiful music to come out. And that's why I say like that was like a buffet. Like at that time, it was like a buffet. It was like there were so many beautiful bands that you could pick from with very different sounds. And it was just like it was an explosion. It was like the dams burst and it was like everything was wide open for this beautiful music to come in. That's why I love checking out the British Invasion. That's why it's such an honor to have
the British Invasion is such a cool time. And this is the question I have for you. Just looking back on it, as you guys were coming up, do you have just a breakout moment for the Zombies, like a moment where you guys were just kind of like, we made it, we're here, we've arrived?
Well, I can think of two kind of immediately. When the single was released in the UK, it was on a TV show. I don't think you had this TV show in America, but it was called Jukebox Jury. Four celebrities would listen to some releases of that year on national TV.
Oh,
and
cool.
the week that She's Not There came out, George Harrison was one of the panelists, and he loved this record. And he said, I won't try a Liverpool accent, but he said, "Well done, Zombies." And I thought straight away, that's it, we've made it. Nothing else happens. George Harrison likes this track. I'm happy. And then of course the other thing was that to us in England, America is where the blues came from, jazz, rhythm and blues, rock and roll. It all came from America. And I think every British musician wants to play in America. And when we arrived in New York around Christmas '64, we actually had the Cashbox #1 record at the time. And that was another exciting time. The first time we came to the States, the home of all that incredible music that we were brought up on. I just couldn't believe it. And we played at the Murray the K's Christmas show at the Brooklyn Fox. And Murray the K was kind of the big DJ in America. He introduced himself as the fifth Beatle. I'm not quite sure how the Beatles felt about that, but he considered himself to be the fifth Beatle. And it was his show, and he introduced it. And of course we were just guys from the countryside in the UK. This was all very new to us, and we had to follow Patti LaBelle on this show. We had to follow her. And at the time, she had a wonderful backing band called the Bluebells, Patti LaBelle and the Bluebells. And we were standing in the wings, I'm just 19 now, standing in the wings at the Brooklyn Fox, and Patti LaBelle's bringing the house down, and we're next, and you're thinking, man, what's going to happen?
Yeah, how do you follow that up?
How do you do
do
that?
or die stuff,
Wow.
That is so cool.
We lived. It was okay.
You know, your first, like we heard, your first time in the studio was interesting. Your first time performing in America following Miss Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle, man.
They've really thrown you in the fire.
Talk about nerves.
You're just like a phoenix, you know?
I know. Yeah, it's a baptism of fire, that's for sure. And,
that's for sure.
It was okay. I mean, the band sounded good, you know, in the first band in 64. It sounded good and people liked it. And of course, Rod, the keyboard player in the band, is like no one else. He is a world's great. He could play like that when he was 14 or 15 years old. And he's just got better and better. But in the 60s, the band sounded good.
It's the time of the season for loving.
And yeah, we got away with it. We always talk. We say that when we come off. Well, we fooled him again.
Got away with it. That's great.
Well, we are ready to check out "Tell Her No." Again, thank you so much for bringing another song. We're gonna say "She's Not There." We reacted to the first video this week. This one we have never heard before, so we're ready to dive right into it. Guys, make sure y'all like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that post notification bell so you guys never miss any of our Rob Squad and the Creators videos. Tell Her No, the Zombies.
And if she should tell you, come closer.
Stop.
I know.
And if she tempts you with a charm, tell her no, 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 no. Don't hurt me now, for her love belongs to me. And if she should tell you I love you, whoa, whoa. And if she tempts you with a charm, from your arms. Oh, 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 don't love me now, for her love belongs to me. I know she's the kind of girl that throw my love away, but I still love her so. Don't hurt me now, don't hurt me now. When she's
This is like the sound on it is amazing, and we always say it's like some of the best music comes from the 60s, because at this time, you know, you had to have a talent, you had to have a special voice. There wasn't stuff you wasn't the computers to synthesize or do whatever to your voice in these days. You had to actually have a talent, and my goodness, the smoothness right here of the vocals is incredible.
Yeah, I love it because it is like one of those songs from the 60s that feels so innocent, right? Like this the lyrics and the sound and the music as well. It's very, I love how it goes very well together because it matches the innocence because it's so pure. Your voice is so pure. And I think that you being nervous about going after Patti LaBelle with a voice like that and a sound like what you guys have, I think that it's crazy because it's stunning and it's passionate and it's very raw and emotional. So I love it that we're getting a song that is so innocent and pure with a voice like that, and the music and the melodies behind you. It's perfect.
No, it's smooth. It's given me, like we talk about it a lot. Like in the 60s and 70s, the young teen heartthrobs.
So that's what I said. You have the heartthrob thing.
Yeah, that's
like
definitely.
You could walk on stage with the heartthrob and a voice like that, and y'all's band is different and phenomenal. Like when you guys are singing the "Tell Her No, No," and you know you repeat it a couple more times, it's really different. It's simple but cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting song because it is simple, but if you actually follow the chords in that song, the chords are not simple. And Rob was very influenced by, we did a tour with Dionne Warwick, and she was singing a lot of Burt Bacharach songs.
I say a little prayer for you. Forever, forever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part.
and he uses these quite sophisticated chords. And Rob was really impressed with how those chords came together in a song, because Rod Argent wrote this song again, same as She's Not There. And when people try and play this song, it's actually not as simple as you might think. But the top line, I mean, what I'm singing is, absolutely very simple. But I tell you something, in the second chorus, where, we're all going to hello, no, 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 and I sing something against it. Well, when we actually sang it, we would record 4 or 5 songs in the evening, and I'd get so tired, we'd be going through the night. And I was fast asleep before they woke me up to sing this song. I was in the studio, I was fast asleep. And I was half asleep when we were recording. And in the second chorus, there's a line that it sounds roughly like, don't love this love from her arms, my arms, or something. But I stumbled over the words. And I went into the producer and I said, I can just sing that again. There was a mistake there. If you know it, it's really obvious. And it was the way things were in those days. They were done really quickly. And he said, don't worry about that. That's fine. It's fine. Next song, and we're on to the next song. Well, that track with a mumbled line in it that who knows what it's supposed to be, it got into sort of top 5, top 6 in the States. Sold nearly 1 million copies, I think. And it was just the way things were done in those days. They didn't like to overdo the performances. If you got a performance down, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry.
It's okay. It's all right. On to the next one.
No,
absolutely.
Rod Argent seems to be very unique in his take on music. Like, we've described some of your sounds as unusual, out of the box, different. And, a lot of those, the way that you said those sounds came about was kind of in that musical brain. Like, he seems to be a really interesting artist as well.
Oh, absolutely. He's a wonderful keyboard player and a great writer as well.
Yeah.
And I think some of it comes about because the band as a whole, but him specifically, has such a wide spectrum of influences. He was in a local cathedral choir from about 8 to 18. So he really understands harmonies. And then he has this great command of the keyboard. And he writes in a really sophisticated way. If you look over his shoulder, you see these huge chords being played, and he's just a very impressive player and a really good writer too.
Yeah,
that is so cool.
Sophisticated.
It's like I'm imagining like what he's saying. Like, and during those days, one of the things we love getting to see videos, and we love getting to hear from you amazing artists on like how you guys worked in the studio, like how it was in the studio, how songs came about. That's one of my favorite parts about this. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to rewind.
Sorry, I was just going to say recording was pretty much like playing live, but in a studio environment. I think the band played live to start with, and then maybe they put the solos on afterwards. And then I would sing live, and the 2 guys who were singing harmonies, they would sing on another mic at the same time as me. So it was pretty much like a live performance. And
that's cool.
That's just the way you had to do it in those days.
I didn't think about how you would have to kind of separate that. That's cool.
I'm going to go ahead and get back to it. Let's go.
Just remember she said that to me. Oh yeah, don't take her love from my arms. Oh, don't leave me now, for her love belongs to me.
Oh, that click was cool. That was awesome.
I like that.
And like I said, your voice, oh my goodness, in this one, it's like you had so much control. It was so smooth, but it's the tone for me. Like I love the tone in the register at which you sing it.
Well, thank you. I mean, I have quite a high range. I can sing quite. I've always been able to sing high. So a lot of these things the songs are unusually high, and it does give it a different sound, I think, really.
Yeah, it gives a different sound, gives a different feel. So it's really, really cool. And again, Mr. Colin Blunstone, we cannot thank you enough for coming and joining us on the channel. You brought us 2 songs so far. We can't wait for the rest of the videos to come out for the week. You get to hang out with us one more time and bring us another amazing song. But we send all of our RSR family out of here the same way. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. And remember, every day that you guys wake up, it is a blessing and that you are blessed. And for your new family members, to hit that subscribe button down below. We welcome you guys to the RSR family, but y'all will go every day just like we do. Let them know, Ma.
All right, y'all. All you have to do is go out in this beautiful world, spread some light and love, and make somebody smile.
We love you guys. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.
Tell her no,